Hey, YBC students, Mr. Hession. Hope you're staying safe out there. I miss you. And I know these are really crazy times and trying to figure out a good lesson that I can incorporate what's going on with my class. And obviously, it's an easy thing to go down the freedom of speech route, but that's what every other history teacher does. I'm telling you right now, you got to think how you can get your message out in the future. Okay? I think that's something that we need to recognize using technology to get your voice out there. And yet, you could say social media, people putting out posts, that's one thing. But gathering a following, getting your real message out there, a picture says can be interpreted by 1,000 different ways. Twitter, you can only have like 200 characters, and Facebook posts, you can read on forever and like miss the whole point. That's why I want us to look at podcasts today. You may be a little bit young for podcasting, but it's something that has been growing in this country for the last couple of years, and it's actually a way for a lot of people to find a job in and to get their message out there. So it could be a hobby thing, it can be a professional thing. Podcasting is growing domestically and internationally, and I think it's important for people to get their voices out there, get their messages out there, to get their businesses out there. And there's a lot of varying ways you can do that. That's why I'm focusing on podcasts. Imagine if you were able to articulate your argument to an audience, and they can, if they miss something, they could replay it back, and where it provides you an opportunity to really get your message out there to the audience. And I think podcasting is something that is going to continue to grow as technology gets better. And I feel like it is a real good way for an everyday person to get noticed, to get their message out there. And it's a good way for businesses to get their brand out there, and even for people to get their personal brands out there. And obviously, most of the podcasts are filled with celebrity interviews and whatnot. I don't think you're going to get there just yet. But if you start a local podcast and it builds a following, and if you have a very strong message that is well received or controversial, I mean, people think controversy is a bad thing. Controversy is not necessarily a bad thing. Okay? Controversy begins conversation. And I think that's something that we all can agree on, is conversation and dialogue needs to take place in order for real change to take place. And I think podcasting is a great way to get your message out there without being interrupted, without getting comments and everything going back and forth. So what I want you to do today, I want you to evaluate how podcasting can be a true symbol of the First Amendment right of freedom of speech. And what kind of podcast would you develop? Now, it could be with what's going on today, or it could be something fun that you would want to discuss. So I want you to read the article I provided, watch the video that I also provided, and I would like you to develop your own podcast today. Okay, kids, I miss you. I hope you're all staying safe and healthy. I hope everybody's loved ones are good. And please, if you need anything, need any support, please reach out to me. Thank you.